Americans are now just giving up. We don't know what to do. We don't know how to pay off our credit cards. We're struggling to pay for an expensive house that is much more expensive than we ever realized. We're struggling to pay off car loans. Many people can't even get insurance for their cars. Even health insurance is becoming a problem. But today we're going to talk about this. Talk about what is happening and why so many people are just giving up, not paying their credit cards, not paying their car payments, not paying student loans, and just thinking that everything will be okay. Well, it's not. Eventually, all these people that you owe money to are going to come after you because they want their money as well. Well, we're going to discuss this in today's video, but if you enjoy these daily updates, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that like button, and now let's begin. Listen to this right here.
I need somebody to tell me how I'm supposed to make it in today's economy. Bro, shit's so high. You can't, it's hard to go grocery shopping. I mean, you go in the store with say $300. You ain't coming out with much.
How many times have you gone to a grocery store and you go in there with $100, $200, or $300 and you come out with a lot less than you thought you were going to get because that was all you could afford? More and more people are experiencing this thing right now because food is becoming outrageously expensive. Let's keep listening to this.
And I remember back in the day, 300. Shit, if you were shopping with that, you had a buggy full of meat, shrimp, steaks, enough, to last a while.
Yeah, times are definitely different. I want to play this for you as well, though. Look at this.
Fun fact, did you know in 2000 a new car cost less than today's iPhone? Let's rewind to when everything was affordable. The average salary in 2000 was $42,000.
First off, let me ask you this. How much do you make in a year? Let me know down in the comment section below. Many people are going to say $42,000? Sign me up. I will take that. Because again, $42,000 for most people here in the United States is more than they're making. Let's keep watching.
You could buy a house, pay bills, and still have enough for a weekend trip. A 3-bedroom ranch-style home could be yours for $120,000 with a yard and garage, all for less than some studio apartments today. Utilities under $150 a month. No apps or smart meters, just paper bills and money left for fun. In 2000, you could buy a new Honda Civic for just $15,000.
Let me just ask this one question. $15,000 for a new Honda Civic. How many of you have a car that you paid less than $15,000 for? My guess is the number is pretty small. Let's keep watching.
And gas is only $1.50 a gallon.
Love
Fill
that.
up for $20 and hit the road without worrying about prices. Eggs for under $1, milk for $2.75. Groceries were affordable, and you could...
I remember when our grocery carts looked just like that. They were full. You couldn't put another thing in it because it would just fall out of the cart. But you know what people are doing now? Instead of buying the same amount of groceries, okay, the same items, and buying all the cereals and the breads and the frozen dinners and the box, whatever, instead of doing all that and you seeing a grocery cart that looks like this, what people are doing now, they are spending the same amount of money, but they're just buying what they can get. That's it. And so now, in many parts of the country, people are kind of food insecure. They don't have the food that they need. Let's keep watching.
You could stock up without breaking the bank. Your phone bill, $50. Those before social media took over.
Now, here's the other thing, and I just want to point this out. The reason why so many people are struggling and many Americans are just giving up is because there's a couple things that they can't live without. And those are the things that have just ballooned in cost. That's food, and that is also shelter or housing. Let me show you this, okay? Look at this right here. This says the hidden home ownership costs add up for Minnesota buyers. Now, I do care, but I want to show you the entire United States right here. Think about this for a second, and then we're going to go through this. Many people, their goal is to buy a home. Home ownership, that's the American dream. But for many, they realize owning a home is almost impossible for a couple reasons. The first reason, the down payment is too much. The second reason, trying to get financing for it. Their credit is shot because their credit cards, just the amount of debt that they have, whether it's a car loan, student loan, or whatever. Okay, that's another issue. The third reason, and that's what we're going to talk about right now, is so many people realized that owning a home is more than just the down payment and the monthly payments. It also has other costs. For instance, here in Washington State, you got property taxes, insurance, utilities, internet, then you got maintenance. What if your refrigerator went out? What if your HVAC needed to be replaced? What if your siding needed to be replaced or you had a roof leak? Okay, what do you do then? Let me just give you an example here. Okay, I need to replace 2 sprinklers in my yard. If I hired somebody to do it, it was going to be about $700. I decided, you know what? I'll just do this quickly, just get this out of the way. Went to Home Depot, bought the 2 sprinklers, but needed a few other things as well. Well, it ended up costing me about $130 for the 2 sprinklers, additional line, the other pieces, all that stuff. For most people, $130 when they just wanted to turn on the sprinklers in their yard. Yeah, probably not going to pay for it. Here's the other thing. Have a refrigerator or a refrigerator freezer, third one in my garage, and the fridge stopped working. It's a little bit older one, so what did I decide to do? Well, I'm just going to buy a new fridge and freezer, okay, to put it back in my garage. Guess what? It's about $1,900. Those are just some of the costs with owning a home. But again, look at this. Look at California, for example. $7,000 in property taxes, $1,000 in insurance, $5,000 on utilities, $1,000 on internet, $17,000 on maintenance. That puts you at $32,000. Well, here's my big question. $1,000 for insurance in Washington State. This isn't right. Okay? Or $2,000 in Washington State, $1,000 in insurance in California. Absolutely wrong. But again, look at Texas, $21,000. Here in Montana, $22,000. There's nothing for New York. Got Pennsylvania, $17,000. Florida, $25,000. Over here in Colorado, $26,000. Utah, $22,000. Arizona, $20,000. Nevada, $19,000. You get the idea. Hawaii, or this is Alaska, $20,000. And then Hawaii, $35,000. These are the annual hidden homeownership costs. Why would anybody want to buy a home? Okay, it's just going to be just cost after cost after cost. It's expensive. And that's the reason why I'm bringing this up. People are just giving up. Their one goal, their dream, is to own a home. But Americans are giving up on that dream. And as a result of them giving up on their ultimate dream of home ownership, all those little goals that they need to accomplish to achieve the ultimate goal, it's pointless. Do I need to keep paying off my car? Do I need to keep paying off my credit card? Do I need to save up money? Yeah, if you want to retire, but now people are looking at this, well, I'm 20, 30, 40 years old. I don't want to wait 20, 30, 40 years to finally achieve my goal. And so they're just giving up. But here's what I want to, this is what I want to ask you. Is what is one thing that you have almost given up on, or you have given up on? Whether it's owning a home, paying off your debt, consistently paying on credit cards and auto loans, maybe your student loan or medical bills. What is something you have just given up on because it's just too expensive? Let me know down in the comment section below. But I will leave you with that. Let me know. What are you struggling with right now in 2025?